was thinking about the better days. My youth so happy, my hair so nappy, had an afro.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Sorry, my bad. I forgot to put my headphones on. So I haven't even tested that yet. I got so used to. Hold on a second. Right, okay. So even my headphones are not in the right place.
Testing 1 2 1 2 testing.
That's better. Yeah, my headphones are. Hey guys, what's going on? Big up to everybody. It's Arsenal versus Southampton. It's a big game today, Tony, for the reason that a lot of these guys are disappointed because of the League Cup final. It's gone. It's in the past. We can't do nothing about it. Kepa's back today.
You said it right. It's gone. It's finished. It's not even. It's not even in the memory bank anymore.
Yeah, and now we have a chance to put things right. And we're going to have to be at our best, guys, if we're going to win this, because looking at Man City today, and I know Liverpool were awful, and that played a lot into it. But City are definitely on the rise after their torrid time of getting knocked out of the Champions League, drawing with West Ham, drawing with Nottingham Forest. In my opinion, I think the damage is already done on their part, and they're not really played that much quality teams. They did really well in the second half against Arsenal. Today, they played an awful Liverpool team. They played a Liverpool team, guys, that is deservedly where they are in the league, struggling to get a foothold in anything. So this Southampton team, guys, they've got aspirations of being in the Premier League. They have a German manager who's very, very good. And it's not going to be easy for our boys today, Tony.
It's not, but, look, we've built a squad this season, unlike previous years. This is the one year I feel confident that this squad is at the right size it needs to be to handle a campaign in 4 competitions all the way to the end. I wouldn't have said that last year. Our fallibility in losing the league in the last few years has been injuries at the wrong time at the end of the season. This looked like it could have been potentially a problem for Arsenal in the last couple of weeks. But I actually think the international break has come at ideally the right time and allowed us to give rest to certain players, whereby I'm hoping last half 4 that we have enough in our squad depth and quality to take us through to trophies by the end of the season.
And there's exactly 50 years to the day that the Saints won the FA Cup. On their chest, they're wearing the name of the 1976 heroes on their chest. So their jerseys, they're wearing their FA Cup 76 winners jersey on them now. For Arsenal, it was always going to be interesting when the team sheet dropped, who were playing goal. Is Max Dowman ready to play in the game of this magnitude? It's a big game. And then questions about Declan Rice, Saka, Saliba, Zubimendi, who were all the players that were reported to be injured or hurt in the international break. But here we are. Magic is now, and Max Dowman is in the squad. Kepa is in goal. He's kept his place. Odegaard is back. It's his first start since January the 25th. That's incredible. That's madness.
Yeah.
And then all the players, obviously Gabriel goes in as centre back with Ben White,
Mascara.
Mascara, Lewis Skelly, who leads a big game today. Norgard, who actually I thought he got man of the match the last time he played. I don't think he's ever had a bad game for Arsenal this season when we played.
No. And I wanna talk about Miles Lewis Skelly because I honestly think he has a huge opportunity today. He's had one of his best games in England under 21s this week. He was instrumental in setting up 2 goals, incidentally for Ethan Nweri. I can hear your TV, Apollo.
It is a bit loud, but Mikel Arteta's about to talk.
But yeah, I think Miles has had a great week. I think what he showed in terms of quality this week as an attacking player is something that we could utilize going forward. Obviously, he has shown us this quality at Arsenal. But today, I think it's one of those games where, you know what, he can, as the inverted fullback, he can make a big difference. You know, we've seen how that inversion can be helpful when Calafiore does it, and Miles Lewis-Skelly is actually good at it. You know, we look at Nkapia. Nkapia has been a rock, but Nkapia is more restricted. He's more a defender.
Yeah.
Miles is a hybrid. He's clearly got midfield qualities, and he's got that ability to move into transition, into the midfield, and make a significant contribution there. So I'm looking forward to his performance today because he should be quite buoyant. You know, he should be thinking, hell, you know what? I just showed out for England.
Yeah.
You know, he's knocking on the door at the senior England team for the World Cup and saying, hang on a second,
exactly.
I could be an option there.
Yeah.
Because who else is a good left back that can move into midfield in England? I don't see one.
Yeah, 100%.
So if he performs well today, and knowing he could be securing a place in the next few games, you know, he could be on a plane to America.
Yeah. Which is a shame for him because he's going to have to deal with ICE agents. That was a joke. So overall, guys, midfield is Norgard, Odegaard, Havertz. That's going to be an interesting period. We haven't seen that quartet, that trio in the midfield before. And then Dalman on the right, Martinelli on the left, and Jesus up front. They're just now showing the Dalman goal on television now, where he became Arsenal's youngest scorer. Absolutely brilliant.
Are you on BBC One or TNT?
I'm watching it on TNT. Is it on BBC One?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. We're going to have to find out now who's got the quickest stream. So just let me know when it all starts. Kickoff is 12 minutes away, guys. And realistically, yes, we have missed a lot. I've been off I've been out of touch with everybody. I know I did the stream for the final with Man City with you guys, but it's been all hands on deck since I've come back. It literally just dropped into that final, and then it's just been work. And so I've not had any spare time. Tony's been busy as well. Gary can't join us today, guys. He's at the hospital with his mum, so we're all praying for him. She's got a check-up there, so put your hands together and hope that everything is good for Gary and his mum. Shout out to everybody in the chat as well. Big up to Garfield. Big up to Cam. Big up to 18. Big up to you guys. For me, it's like that. All eyes are going to be on Dalman. No doubt about it. All eyes are going to be on Martinelli.
I mean, you know, look, this is a team game. Dalman is undoubtedly a superb talent that will have moments in games. But, you know, look, there's 11 players out there today. They still have to do a job. What I'm looking forward to seeing is how Arsenal can stop Southampton creating goal-making opportunities, because that's what we're built on. We're built on defensive solidity. You know, Norgard comes in, shouldn't be a change defensively. We should still be very good at stopping Southampton from creating opportunities. And every game that we go into from now until the end of the season, we are going to need to be defensively sound. You know,
agreed.
Difficult games, but we have to be that which we have been so good at, which is being defensively sound.
And funny you say that, 'cause that's our identity. We've been the best defense in the league in the last 3 seasons and the best defense in Europe over the last 2 seasons, statistically. What people don't really give Arsenal credit for is the fact that they have scored the most goals. They've scored 39 goals in the league. City scored 32. They've created the most chances as well, more than Manchester City by 7. So it's really weird where you hear, and that's never been me. I've not come out and said, our offense is crap, we're not scoring enough goals, blah, 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 blah. I have never said that because, to me, I've noticed a shift in the league this season, and I've noticed that strikers are struggling. Obviously, Haaland's getting these goals, but then he's only scored 2 league goals this calendar year. Like, he got off to a booming start. He got off to a flying start. But in January, February, March, the man has only got 2 goals. When you consider that Gyökeres has got 8 Haaland is completely off the ball this year. Ekatike, everybody was talking about he was the golden child and the best summer buy, and now he ain't scored more goals than Gyökeres.
Yeah,
So
there you go.
It's
You know,
like,
I can only laugh at people who have that sort of shallow mentality that the game is based on offense only. You know, look, I love Bertram, and if you're watching, Cranky, please come on. We'll have this chat. You know, I totally agree. You know, offense and scoring goals is the be all and end all of football. But you got to consider all the ways in which you can do that. And obviously, the fact that Arsenal have scored as many goals as we have clearly shows that we have some capacity above that which most people are giving us credit for.
Yeah, 100%, and I think that speaks to volumes. Where yes, we know that this team is good defensively, but there actually hasn't been anybody in the league that has outpaced us as far as goal scoring. And when you have to look at that, you got to think to yourself, well, that's a done deal. That we're better, we're performing better than what we think we are, in adjacent to the fact that we have had more injuries than anyone else. So imagine you've got 24 injuries this season. You still got the best defense. You've still got you've got the best offense as well. And at the same time, this is supposed to be a struggle. Guys, look, if everything was working to plan and we didn't have any of those intangibles and those distortions in the team, the league would be over and done with by now. There's no two ways about it. And although City's playing really well and the quadruple's off now, we've still got a chance. But we need to get some players back, though. We need to get back Saka. We need to get back Saliba, Zumbamendi, Declan Rice. We need to get, a few players back. But considering that the best team in the land has always been judged over 38 games, like not one game, not 10 games, not 20, which Arsenal have always done well at. Over 38 games.
You know, some people are so selective in their viewing in terms of being critical of Arsenal. You know, some of the people I hear spouting absolute rubbish. You know, it's like, hang on a second. Well, you've got all these set piece goals, and you're so offensively challenged. But when we play in a Champions League and we score lights out football and we're smashing teams 4 and 5, including the German champions, the Spanish champions, all these clubs that we're beating and making them look bad, making their leagues look inferior, nobody's turning around and saying, well, hang on a second, look at Arsenal, how they're making British football look so good. Because everybody in Europe is afraid of Arsenal.
Yeah. And then all the managers say Arteta is the best manager they've ever come against because of his tactics. What's been your favourite game so far this season in Arsenal? What's been if there was one game you had to say that was where we really showed what we was all about, what would it be?
Oh man, I mean, you know, there's games that we have absolutely blitzed teams and put them to the sword. I have to go the 2 games against Tottenham. What more can you ask? I mean, we've beaten Tottenham 4-1 on 2 occasions, home and away.
Yeah,
and anyone who says we're challenged offensively, well, hang on a second. I bet a Tottenham fan ain't gonna say, "Oh, Arsenal, they struggle." I don't hear no Tottenham fans saying, "Oh, Arsenal, they play bad football," because when you ask them, you know, we put them in a spliff, as the expression says.
Yeah.
You know, we make them look like children. It's boys against men.
Yeah. I think there's 2 games for me. The first game was Bayern Munich at home.
Yeah, amazing.
That was when even all these hate watchers, even all these YouTubers that don't like Arsenal, when you heard them in after that game, they were like, "Nah, man, you've got to take your hat off." They Bayern Munich didn't stand a chance. And then for me, it's either the 4-1 win against Villa or the 4-0 win away against Leeds. Like, no one has beaten Leeds like that at their place this season. No one. City struggled again, barely got past them. Liverpool struggled. A lot of teams have struggled. Man United as well got a draw against them. Shout out to Garfield in the chat. So I think it's got to be also that Leeds. He says we got Leeds next. Yeah, you need revenge, bro. You need revenge. So I think it's got to come down to probably those two games as well. Also, the Everton games that we just won 2-0, that was good as well. But I mean, that was at home. I'm more
So I don't know
talking about.
if I can marry up timings with you, but the referee just picked up the ball.
Oh wow! Okay.
So the teams are on the pitch now.
Yeah, the teams are on the pitch on my. They're walking towards the banner. So there's a big banner that says Emirates.
Yeah. So I think we're pretty close. I mean, obviously we'll see when they kick off, but yeah, both teams are on the pitch.
Yeah, both teams are on the pitch now. Fireworks are going off. And now Leeds are shaking the Arsenal players' hands. That's where I am.
You mean Southampton?
Southampton, sorry. They're shaking their hands now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Garfield says
you might be slightly ahead of me, I think, because when you said that, mine had just started shaking hands. The purple kit that Kepa is wearing looks nice.
Cam says Man United will finish third. You're not the only person.
They're on a tier, aren't they? I mean,
well, they're already third. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're already third.
But
do you think they're going to finish second?
They're in a good state of form of late, you know.
Yeah.
They've been lucky they haven't had too many injuries of late. That most of their players are intact and doing well. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But you know what? Mina business. Because that's done. That's all. That's the next league for me, as far as I'm concerned. There's two teams to talk about: us and City.
Yeah.
And we're the teams that will be contesting the league and the FA Cup.
Yeah, true. We've just got to, in many people's eyes, they think we only have to win 4 or 5 games to win the to win the league.
That's my view. Yeah.
As much as done.
We could still afford to lose to Man City and win the league. We just have to do what we have to do, because we've got enough home games to win the league at home.
Agreed.
Yeah. So do what we need to do, and I'm pretty certain that players like Declan Rice, Zubimendi, Saka are going to benefit from this little extended break that they're getting. Hopefully when they come back, they'll make a massive difference, because obviously we've got the 2 legs against Sporting coming up. Those guys are going to be at their, they need to be firing on all cylinders.
Garfield saying we're opening a takeaway at Montenegro. I just need my spices from the UK. Yeah, boy. Listen, I'm going to be there, bro. I'm going Montenegro in June. Staying at Garfield. He's helping me out there. I'm just going to hire a car. We're going to relax, because Jamaica wasn't a holiday. Jamaica was work with the charity. So I need somewhere I can put my feet up on a beach. And,
it's funny, Garfield saying that, because my wife and I have been looking at breaks for May, and we consider Montenegro as it happens.
Montenegro, Tony, is one of the most beautiful countries, and I'm talking about the people, the mountains. It's the most amount of greenery.
Yeah,
trees,
it looks beautiful.
Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's I can see myself spending quite a bit of time in Montenegro. It just said Ryanair flights came down last week. Yeah, I just booked mine. I paid £403 for me and the missus. I went with Jet2, and I used one of their vouchers to get a little bit of discount off it. So, guys, it's about to kick off. Jesus.
So Arsenal in their home kit of red, which we've kind of explained, because Southampton are wearing their 1976 anniversary
Garfield,
FA Cup final ticket in yellow.
Yeah, Garfield. No, yeah, of course I'm paying, bro. And by the way, Garfield, you told me you was gonna. By the way, I've just kicked off. Yeah, Garfield, you got to teach me how to fish when we get out there. I've never done fishing before, so we got to go. Is it Scarrow Lake? one of the most beautiful lakes in Europe. So we've kicked off, guys. Action has started on the right-hand side. Odegaard, which we haven't seen for quite a while. And number 10 controlling the game, controlling the tempo. Odegaard gets right on it like he's never been missing. January the 25th is where we last saw him play. And you can already see him dictating the play. A nice little pass he's got in there, but it's intercepted. And now it's against the runner play. Gabriel's got to deal with. Great tackle by Gabriel. Great tackle by Gabriel. So you could just see there, one thing Odegaard does is he takes a chance. He tries to slip the ball through.
Yeah.
If it gets through, then he's made a play. If it doesn't, then at least you've had a go.
Yeah,
and I think lately, Tony, we've just seen.
I think that ball was in the perfect place for Jesus. He just wasn't strong enough to collect it.
Yeah, agreed.
You know,
but Tony, we don't see
place that you go. If Gyökeres was getting that, he's getting that.
And that's the thing, Tony. We don't see a lot of players in the midfield play them balls in. We don't see people taking a chance, having a go.
Nice, well done, Max Dowman.
So I'm on 1 minute and 37.
Yeah, you're 7 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah, try to switch it to TNT and see where you are. TNT Sports Live 1. Jesus, look how deep Jesus is dropping to pick up that ball as a number 9. That's the only thing that Victor Gyökeres doesn't do. And sometimes you kind of don't want him to do it because you want him to be. Look at Max Dowman here. That's a great ball by Dowman into Odegaard. And this is where Odegaard's looking for passes to cut them to pieces. And Dowman just loses possession there, but then it goes back to Odegaard. He's looking for the cross. So nice little pass in to Norgard. And there's thought Norgard, you'd have a shot there, mate. I'd rather see you have a shot there, Norgard. Here comes Southampton on the break.
What minute are you on?
Oh, that's not a penalty. It says get up. I'm on 2 minutes and 35.
Okay.
So Southampton had a penalty shot there, but he looked like he got the ball. Yeah, it's a free kick to Arsenal. Let's have a look at that again, shall we? Let's have a replay and have a look at that again. Here we are. So the ball comes in. He plays it. No, that's a dive. So Gabriel sticks his foot out and sticks it back in. He pulls it back in. That's a dive.
Yeah, 100% dive.
That's a dive.
Yeah. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm on
7.
3 minutes 15.
Okay. Close enough.
Yeah.
Clever play from Gabriel. Because he knows
he sees what he's looking for and he pulls his leg in. No penalty. Penalty shot not given. Cienzo was the one who was looking for the penalty.
Is VAR in operation today, Apollo?
It should be. Yes.
Nice turn by Dowman. Oh. Got to do better there, Skelly. Nice, well done, Martinelli. Oh, poor pass from Norgard.
Oh, and also this is the round where players can make 2 appearances for two different clubs as well. So,
right?
Yeah.
I don't understand that at all.
So players can now make an FA Cup appearance with 2 different clubs in the same competition without being cup tied once you're in the quarterfinals.
Oh, so if you had played in the previous round for a different club, you can play for your new team in this round. Yeah. Okay, I get it.
But that doesn't work like that in the League Cup, which is why Mark Gahey couldn't play in the final.
Yeah, I get it.
So you can see Christian Norgard in the midfield here, carrying the ball really well, pulled 2 people towards him. That's a bit too much of a heavy touch for Odegaard. Odegaard trying to play Jesus in there with a. So what we've seen so far, Tony, is Odegaard has played 3 balls into the final third. which, quite frankly, we've been missing. Now, they've not connected, but the fact is, he's had a go.
Yeah.
He's kept the Southampton defence on their toes, and we've got a number 10 in there who's truly trying to create the opportunities. Now, at some point, Tony, one of those balls are going to connect.
Yeah, of course.
But that's what we've been missing. That is what we've been missing this year, because the guy's been out since January. So we haven't had that. You know, I like what Eza brings. Eza brings goal-scoring opportunities. He's a dangerous player in the box. But in terms of being outside the box and pulling the strings, great play by Dalman there. Dalman's away on the right-hand side. He's got Jesus. Dalman tries to curl it, but there's just not enough on it, and the goalkeeper makes a save. That's where Dalman can hurt you. It's a good break.
That looks like his run from midweek for England under-19s. He pretty much picked the ball up from a similar position, had almost a run of the exact same trajectory to the edge of the box, and then delivered a shot right into the corner of the net, which, you know, he's got in his game.
Yeah, he tries to pass it side foot into the back of the net. There's really not enough on it, but obviously the goalkeeper is aware, and here comes Dalman again on the right hand side. This time he goes
target. That's the main thing.
Oh, Mosquera makes a mistake. He gives the ball away. That's not a good. That's not a good play there by Mosquera. And we're on the back foot now. Here comes Southampton. Great interception by Martinelli. Here comes Arsenal. Dalman on the right hand side is 1-on-1. And Dalman just plays it back to be safe. Odegaard looking sharp today.
So we've got Martinelli at the centre forward and Jesus on the left. Oh, missed control there by Lewis Skelly.
Here comes Southampton again. He's going to get the shot off, but it's blocked by Gabriel.
Great tackle.
Yeah. Here comes Southampton probing.
Big up to Cam in the house. Hope you're well.
Cam says, Garfield, where will Man United finish next season? It's a good question. That's a good question. Garfield, where will United finish next season?
If as expected, they get there's talk about them getting, is it Elliot Anderson potentially?
Well, they want Lewis Skelly, don't they? Arsenal break super quickly with Martinelli, and it goes out for a corner. Martinelli picked up the ball on the right.
Yeah, good.
And has a shot. It's deflected and goes over. Yeah.
I just think in them situations, Martinelli, as a Brazilian, should have a little bit more in his locker, being able to move. You know, you look at the way Vinny would have attacked that guy. He would have taken a couple of extra touches and created the opening, come across the player, come into the box into an angle where you can actually find the net. Be more aggressive. You know, be prepared to beat the man as opposed to shoot and hope he doesn't stick his leg out.
Yeah, and you're seeing a different kind of Arsenal today, Tony. You're seeing a right-wing player who's more direct. You're seeing a left-wing player who will go right here. It's going to be a shot here by Martinelli. Oh! It's deflected. That was going in. That's a big play there by Southampton's number 6. Martinelli nearly putting Arsenal up 1-0. The ball was played from the corner. It came out wide. Yeah. The shot was going in.
Yeah.
And then it's headed out for another corner.
Yeah, it's a good interception there by that Southampton player. That was goal bound. So we get set piece again.
Whoa, that was close. That was close. That was close. What was Garfield saying? Garfield saying,
Thinks they're coming
Cam,
third.
I think barring injuries or complete fold, top 5 new manager. You get a new manager in over Carrick. Here comes Arsenal's corner. It's pinged about, and it's going to go out for another corner. Who's that? Cam says United will. Where will United finish?
Finish 5th, he says.
Oh, no. 18 says they'll finish 5th.
All right. 18, is that 5th this season or 5th next season? Because they're two different questions. So, corner due to be taken again.
And the goalkeeper collects.
Okay.
The goalkeeper. 18's just taking a piss. He says 5th from bottom. Piss taker, bro. Oh, no. Garfield's saying they're going for Anderson. Okay. But listen, be careful what you wish for, my brother. Yeah? Because a lot of people said that last year, and look what happened. Man like Carrick is bailing you out and putting you in the Champions League spot. Be careful what you wish for, my brother.
No, I mean, let's be honest. Man United financially should be in a position to spend some money this next summer coming up. It's going to be a transitional summer for a lot of clubs, I think. Arsenal are probably looking at shipping out 3 or 4.
And then getting more attackers as well, Arsenal.
Yeah, so, it's going to be an interesting summer, it being a World Cup summer, and that, I mean, I don't know what to expect from this World Cup. I'm actually thinking they could be playing to half-empty stadiums.
I agree.
Based on some of the ticket prices I've seen.
Yeah, I agree. But, Americans will pay it, though. Look how much I have to pay to go for my American football tickets.
No, I can't see Americans paying them kind of fees.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
It is.
I've seen Colombia versus Portugal or something, 50 grand halfway line. What the hell?
It comes across from Max Darman. Max Darman is being so direct.
Good cross by Max. Oh. Good
and here comes
there.
Southampton on the counter-attack. He's open. Oh, his first touch. What a terrible first touch. And that's well played again by Dalman. Did good defending. Southampton striker, horrible first touch on his chest. He was right in position to make a play. That's a foul. Ref's not going to give that. Oh, now he's going to give it. He's going to give Havertz a foul. I thought that was a dive by Havertz. Yeah, actually, it was a foul. But here's the chance. Look, he tries to chest it and it goes over his body. So the Southampton number 10 had a chance to chest it and then hit it first time. Instead, he chests it and the ball goes over his shoulder.
It's not an easy skill, mate.
I agree. Garfield says we are 2 midfielders off a challenge. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting summer, as I said. I mean, there are players being touted for potential moves who could be transformational for some clubs. Elliot Anderson, Adam Wharton, Tonali, Ethan Nwaneri, Miles Lewis-Skelly, all players that potentially could be making moves.
Yeah, Cam, I did say that they're celebrating the 1976 FA Cup win. Here comes Arsenal again. Win. It's a counter-attack by Arsenal. It goes to the right. Miles Lewis-Skelly with a crossing, but it's blocked. And so they're wearing a strip from 76 when they won the FA Cup. I know they're playing at home, but they're playing in their away strip as a means of celebration.
It's not even their away kit. It's a commemorating top.
That's a good defensive play there by Norgard. Norgard again.
Norgard.
Doing what it says on the tin, making it look easy. Here comes Arsenal. Havertz now. On the left-hand side this time, in support of Martinelli.
Release him. Oh.
Yes, he's released him. Here comes Havertz in the middle, but it goes out for a corner.
Havertz missed the opportunity to release Martinelli. Corner.
Yeah.
There was a point where Martinelli started his run, and if you lay the ball into his path, ain't nobody catching him.
Yeah,
you have to take advantage of that every time he makes that run.
Yeah. Iran have plans for the World Cup. Trust me. So do ICE agents. Yeah. Look, I don't even. I'm taking.
Let's
Tony's
not talk about that
because
it's very upsetting for me. I'm really peeved at what's going on there.
I don't know what's going to happen.
You know, I don't think Iran are going to the World Cup. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know, President Trump has literally told them, don't come.
So if that happens, does Jamaica have one more chance? Here comes.
No, they don't.
Dalman.
Because all they'll do is they'll give it to the other team that's in the group. So it'll probably be United Arab Emirates.
Well, I think they should do another playoff. Well, mind you, we're right next to it.
No, there's no playoff required. Yeah. They know what will be. But, you know, FIFA have been stupid because essentially they could have just taken Iran's games and played them in Mexico.
Yeah, agreed.
Mexico even offered.
Yeah.
But FIFA are stupid. I mean, I've never seen such stupidity in my life. I mean, America are stupid. FIFA have got some kind of, you know, I don't even want to, as I said, I don't even want to talk about it because the last couple of days have been really triggering for me. I really can't stand what I'm hearing going on.
Yeah. It's going to be a shit show. Yeah. Oh, here comes Southampton. They're in. Mosquera, it's up to you to make the challenge. What a play by Mosquera. Whoa. I think he's injured. I took my eye off the. Here it comes. It's Route 1. And Gabriel just nodding it on. But really, someone's fallen asleep there at the back. Mosquera goes past Kepa, makes the play. What didn't the striker stumbled? That's right. So what's happened is the striker has put the ball too far in front of him, stumbled, and it's allowed Mosquera to come in and make a play. What a play. What a recovery. That makes up for the mistake he made on the other counter-attack. Tony?
Yeah, brilliant by Mosquera. You know, look, the boy's got speed. He's a natural athlete. We've seen that so many times. And that's what I'm just saying earlier about Arsenal having to show that defensive rigidity, that ability to be, you know, to stop teams having opportunities to score. You know, we can't be having that. We you know, a better team with a better striker is going to be more clinical. Yeah, you know, we can't be having that kind of situation arise.
Mad.
I mean, to be honest, that between Gabriel and Mosquera, they kind of fluffed that up a bit.
Yeah, his touch was too heavy, Tony. Garfield says sleeper cells. Yeah, look, I am just gonna wait to see what happens. And good luck to anybody who wants to go over there, because you've got terrorists to think about, you've got ICE agents, you've got everything. It's all happening, it's all hitting you from all different areas.
Yeah,
and quite frankly,
it's a crap
this
show.
Is something they've fought among themselves. So I have no interest in it whatsoever.
You know, even if you take the political crap that's going on out there out of the picture, the situation with the pricing of the ticket is an absolute farce.
Yeah.
You know, anybody knows that football is the people's game. I mean, I've paid some serious money to go and see Arsenal play in Los Angeles in the last couple of years. You know, I've been to 3 World Cups and I've never seen prices like that in my life.
It's mad. That's mad.
You know, it's funny because my cousin rang me from LA today and said that they've won 12 tickets to the Olympics. And they've got to choose what sport they want to see and if I want to take advantage. So I'm interested, but at the same time, You know, America has to get rid of this regime.
Yeah,
there's
me
a
too.
good chance they have.
Here comes Campbell on the right. He's beat his man. Go! Oh no, he's run out of play. He's run out of play. He's run out of pitch there. This guy is only 16 years old, everybody, and he's only just turned 16. Just turned 16. But I think Arsenal have been uncharacteristically poor when it comes to the long ball. That's the second time a long ball has come over, and they've had some problems with it. For most of the part, Southampton have been decent today, but Arsenal have been on top. They've had the better chances. Closest is when Martinelli had hit one just outside the area, and it was not cleared off the line, but it was blocked by a header, which looked like it was going in.
Good press there from Jesus.
Right, hold on a second, guys. Let me just get myself a drink, and I'm about to get a fritter as well, a fish fritter. Back in a second.
So, Garfield, you're saying that we're 3 minutes behind BBC One. I'm at 21, 27, 21, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I'm actually 3 minutes behind you because I can easily go on to BBC. Tony, who will win the World Cup? 18. It's France, Spain. I think those two teams are the two strongest squads in the tournament. France looks so amazing. You know, I look at some of their players who are even like first 11 and they're like, wow, you know, Barcola isn't guaranteed to start because there's so much competition in the position which he plays. Max Dowman in the box, lays it back. Odegaard on the box outside. Nice feet. Nothing opening up. Goes through the middle. Movement. Come on. Plays it out to Ben White, who's got an easy cross. But he waits too long. He waited and he waited and he waited and he allowed the player to come back and make the challenge. So it's a corner to Arsenal. Is it a corner or did it ricochet off him? Yeah, it is a corner. Ben's asking for a handball, but the player just put his hand up to protect his face, I think. So it's at his body. Can't be a handball. But as I said, Arsenal for the corner kick, which Odegaard will take. Who would break the deadlock? Short corner. Havertz and Odegaard.
Right, Tony, what did I miss?
Nothing. So corner, which has gone short. Odegaard on the box.
Yep.
Havertz. Try to cross. Cross the ball. Cross the ball.
I think they're bringing the ball in centrally. That's a nice little ball into Dalman there. Go on. Go shoot. Oh, it's blocked. Dalman's shot was blocked.
Good block.
Jesus is nowhere to be seen in this game so far. And in his fairness, he's pointing like I'm looking where Jesus is pointing and saying, I want the ball. But he's more. Dalman's just been elite. There's Ben White with the cutback. And there's Jesus. There's your moment, bro. He cuts it back to Odegaard. Odegaard shoots. And it's a great save by the goalkeeper. What a shot from Odegaard. Max Dalman picks up the ball. He crosses it in. Oh, Havertz just misses the header. It goes just over his head. Arsenal pouring it on. Martinelli on the right. He crosses it in. It's too deep. It's cut back by Gabriel.
Dalman is so one-footed.
Huh?
Dalman is so one-footed. He literally has the option to cross with his right foot, but always uses his left.
Not surprising there, to be honest. Not surprising. Oh, Martinelli's done his guy coming back. He's on the guard. Oh, he's fluffed it. He's fluffed it. He's fluffed it.
So
He's
easy chance there for Odegaard. Set
fluffed
on a
it.
platter. He's got to hit at least some part of the goal. He's fluffed it badly. Great play from Martinelli.
It bubbles.
Martinelli put it on a plate for him.
So Odegaard's hit the top of the ball and it bubbles over the bar.
No, that's got to be a goal. That's a sitter.
Tony, he's not played in 3 months.
I get it, but let's not, dilly-dally. That's a sitter,
But his chance before that, Tony, was a good save.
Yeah. Odegaard is a clean striker of the ball, so he's got to be disappointed in that because it was a sitter.
Here comes Ben White again. 9 attempts from Arsenal, 2 on target. 1 attempt from Southampton, no shots on target. Yellow card here shown.
Oh, horrible tackle.
Yeah, it's a yellow card there for Southampton. Bright start from Odegaard today is exactly what you want to see. Manning was the player that just got booked. Yeah. Exactly what you want to see from Odegaard, who's been missing for this long. Good signs there, positive play.
So Garfield says both had brilliant chances, yeah. So you can feel a goal coming, can't you? Because Arsenal had a spell of dominating offensively, creating opportunities.
Here comes Dowman on the right again. Dowman gets across it.
Dowman again.
Goalkeeper gets a hand to it. And that's not a good throw by the Southampton goalkeeper. What a quality player Norgard is. If we let Norgard go this summer, it would be such a shame. Here comes Max Dowman. He's gone past one player. He's gone past 2, and he wins a corner. No, they're giving a goal kick. They're giving a goal kick.
I think it's saying it ricocheted off him.
Yeah.
So he did attempt the cross and it hit the player, but then I think it ricocheted back off Dowman before it went out.
Let me see. Has he got a yellow card? Let's have a look. Football. Let's see if he's got a yellow. It's relentless. Here come Arsenal again. It's just continuously moving forward with Arsenal. They're not letting up at all. Havertz cutting back for Odegaard. The trio of Dowman, Havertz, and Odegaard are really, really causing Southampton problems on that right-hand side. Here they come again. Ben White this time is in the mix.
It is all down the left side, isn't it?
Here we go again. It's Dowman on the ball. He shoots, as they say, point blank save from the goalkeeper. And it's a corner to Arsenal.
Oh, good save. And he actually shot using his right foot, which was good to see.
Yeah, I think it was point blank save.
That was right going into the... Yeah. Good save. I mean, not difficult because it's straight at the goalkeeper, but he has to make the save. Good effort, Max. It's on target.
Absolutely relentless.
So 28 minutes gone. Arsenal with another set piece. Will they go short again? As we've seen. Referee's just stopped play. Not really sure why.
6 corners for Arsenal, 0 corners for Southampton.
All right. Stop play to pop the balloon that was on the field. Okay, hand up from Odegaard. Here comes the cross. It's come straight in. It's gone short again. Dowman to Ben White.
And here comes Havertz again now.
Oh.
I tell you, we're knocking on the door.
Constant pressure from Arsenal.
What's this? 18 saying Apollo World Cup. What? Who do I think is going to win the World Cup?
Bad touch from Jesus. I think Brazilian.
I think Spain's going to win it. Runners-up's probably going to be France or England. Maybe Argentina. So runners-up: Argentina, France, or England, and Spain to win it. Who did you
Yeah.
say, Tony?
I went between France and Spain. I mean, I think France could field. I've actually seen squad wise, France could field four different starting 11s who could all win it.
Looks like Odegaard. Odegaard's on the right. Just had a shot blocked. He's recycling the ball out. Ben White. It's got into Havertz in space. Havertz. Oh! Oh, God! How close was that? Kai Havertz with an in-swing. It was deflected, but it looked like it was going to curl into the corner of the net. I mean, Southampton have been really dealt a let go. They could be 2 or 3-0 down.
I wouldn't want Argentina to win a World Cup if you paid me £1 million, mate. I can't stand the country.
I don't
racist
like
as hell.
Racist. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I wouldn't want to see them win a World Cup if you were offering me £1 million, mate.
Yeah,
I'd
I don't
see them lose.
at all, bro. I don't like them.
You know anything about Black history, you'd understand why.
Yeah. Arsenal play it short. They've pulled 3 yellow shirts. Now, if they could just take advantage of it by slipping it in the box, it goes to Miles Lewis-Skelly. It slipped. Havertz gets the cross in. Why is he blowing the whistle for that? That's not a free kick. Oh, referee, that was soft.
Really?
That was stupidly soft.
What the hell was that for?
Oh, it's just nonsense. Nonsense.
Yeah. So it's a free kick to Southampton in their penalty area for what seemed a very innocuous challenge from Norgard, I think.
Oh.
Was it? Or, I'm confused why that was a free kick. So Southampton are going long from the free kick. So 32 minutes gone. Arsenal knocking on the door, looking very dominant.
Yeah. Look at trouble back pass. Who was it? Ben White. Ben White threw his goalkeeper under the bus there and just about got away with it. These are the lapses and concentrations we saw against Man City. Just what are you doing there, mate? Oh, God. Cam says Spain, England, France, Argentina, top favourites. He agrees with that. And he goes, what about you, Garfield? Garfield, who's going to win the World Cup? Who's going to win the World Cup, Garfield? What was Ben White thinking? And he makes up for it by a good interception. Here comes Arsenal. Well done, Ben White. Ben White crosses it in, but it gets this deflected. Southampton going route 1 again. It's a very good route 1. Here they come, Southampton. Cross comes in. Miles Lewis-Skelly defending. Don't foul him. Good tackle by Martinelli. He comes in. It's defended well by Arsenal. It's cleared by Lewis-Skelly.
Take your time. You know,
Look at that. The referee's given a foul for an accidental fall by Havertz. In no way, shape, or form.
Yeah, it's a foul.
Oh,
Even
God.
though it's an accident, it's still a foul because he trips his man. It's a total accident, but he trips the man. So, yeah, it's a foul. Yes, he knows absolutely nothing about it. It's just one of those accidents, but hey.
Garfield, Ghana's not in the World Cup, mate. They got knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah, you should know that, Garfield. The Black Eagles have not qualified how many World Cups now?
Hold on, no, is that right?
Yeah.
Can someone check to see if Ghana is in the World Cup, please? I thought they got knocked out. Can someone quickly check that?
It's Nigeria who aren't in it, is it?
Yeah, correct. So that means that they are, yeah. Yeah, I think they are.
Garfield says goal. So Southampton are attacking.
Yeah, Southampton goal. They just scored.
Oh, terrible. Terrible.
Awful.
So Ben
White
White is dumped and
Ben White
let the
again.
ball get over his head.
Yeah, Ben White.
Absolutely
Yeah.
dreadful from Ben
White
there.
and that was after the shambles that Ben White had previously before. Just terrible.
Yeah. So Arsenal dominated, but it's Southampton who scored the first goal. I mean,
So you can see Southampton here, they break.
It's literally from attack to one end to the other in a matter of seconds. I mean, Arsenal have got four back.
Defending.
You know,
so the chip comes in. Ben White misses the header. Yeah, that's awful defending by Ben White.
Yeah, you can't be missing that header.
And that was what is Ben White doing there? And that was the same guy who had it on his chest that didn't control it properly. And this time he makes up for it. That's terrible. 1-0 to Southampton. That's a shock. And it's been all Arsenal.
Yeah, and this is what when I said at the start of the game, we got to show that rigidity at the back. And, look, you take out Saliba, you take out Timber, and all of a sudden it ain't so solid. So, look, the good thing is those two players will be back very soon.
Yeah. This is Ben White making his England appearance. I mean,
Ben White probably gets sold in the summer. He's lost something there, hasn't he? I mean,
I don't know what's going on. He's just let me know what you guys think. Cam says pathetic. A lot of these players are past their sell-by date. That was awful.
Cam, who else is past their sell-by date on this team? So Ben White's just been nutmegged.
18 says awful defending.
Now he's committed a foul.
Yeah, Ben White's just giving away a foul now. I thought that was really soft.
Yeah, he's run into the player though.
Yeah.
So he's not covering himself in any glory at the moment, Ben White. He had a bit of a disaster. He's had a bit of a torrid time for England in the week. I was at the Wembley game against Japan. He got absolutely roasted by Matoma, who scored against him, as he normally does. Matoma has got the kryptonite against Ben White, and tonight it's somebody else on the South Coast who's got the kryptonite against him.
Here comes across. It's defended by Havertz. The problem with Southampton is every time they hit the ball deep on that left hand side of theirs, where Ben White is supposed to be, he's just not there, or it's just there's a big hole there. I don't know.
I mean, he got drawn into the middle of the pitch unnecessarily. I'm sure.
Now Southampton are in full press.
And they've obviously watched Man City play us in the cup final. They're trying to do exactly the same thing.
How is that a foul, linesman? Linesman's given a free kick when the guy slipped.
That's terrible.
What are we watching here? Big up to you, Michael Prince. Look, the guy has slipped. Why is that a free kick?
It's never a free kick. It's just it's a joke.
Oh my God, unbelievable! Look. At the end of the day, we've had the better of it. That's an awful clearance by Kepa. And that's another awful clearance by Havertz. Southampton get the ball and Kepa catches it. Arteta better get his hand on this because here comes Lewis Skelly.
Arsenal have still got more than enough quality to do something in this game. There's no reason why we shouldn't score. Bad pass by Norgard.
We ain't got a grip on this at all. Cranky, big up to you. I have sent the invite to your WhatsApp. He says we have 3 corners taking short nonsense, and that goes nowhere. Instead of we've been the better team. We've had the better chances. We've been unfortunate not to be 2-0 up, to be honest with you. But Ben White, what can you say? That the team are 1-0 down.
Oh, that's a terrible.
Down to poor
what the hell was
defensive
that?
effort. So it is what it is.
That's a totally unnecessary pass from Norgard.
Yeah. It's hard to blast the team performance based on one man's mistake. But, I guess Arsenal fans are going to do that anyway. There's no way we should be 1-0 down at halftime here. Let me just check. On the subs bench, we've got Raya, Saliba, Gyökeres, Madueke, Calafiori, Zubimendi, Harman, Anios, O'Neill, and Salmon. Now, they were going to start the kid Salmon, but they thought it might be too much for him because Southampton.
Yeah, I mean, he made a big mistake in the last FA Cup game.
Yeah, agreed. And this is a top
Mansfield
championship team that we're playing.
So yeah, I mean, I can understand that. But having said that, look, you bring in Ben White, and he's now the one who's made the mistake.
Arsenal struggling to clear the ball here. Just struggling to clear the ball. Really, really struggling to clear their lines there. Here comes Arsenal.
Give it, Jesus. That's it.
Dalman, who has been, here he is again on the right, been one of our most dangerous players. Here comes Odegaard. Odegaard's, I think, had a decent first half, considering he's been out for 3 months. He has had his chances, and then he has fluffed his lines. Yeah, he missed the sitter as well. And it's 42 minutes and 35 seconds. Dalman again on the right, running at the defender. He puts a little chip into nobody. I think he was hoping that Havertz was going to run in onto that, but Havertz didn't. He just stood there and didn't do anything.
Clearance straight back to Arsenal.
Ben White now through ball on the right side. The cross comes in. That's going to be caught by the goalie. That's easy.
Off the back of the player, yeah. Look, Jesus is missing. Gyökeres needs to come on at half time to me.
Has Jesus even been playing this half?
That's what I'm saying. You take him off because if he's offering nothing, then you don't keep him on the pitch. I don't see why. Because he's offering nothing.
Cam says, plus, wasn't it Jesus who said the players need to take more ownership? So where is he? Mad.
I mean, it's crazy that to think, 12 months ago, Jesus was a player in the regular Brazil team. Brazil are going to the World Cup and Gabriel Jesus is nowhere near that team.
True. They've switched it to Martinelli. Martinelli on the left-hand side. Getting a bit frustrated because nobody's making a run in space. So Martinelli, who can't pass well as it is getting frustrated because he doesn't have the options and the ball goes backwards. And the ball goes right back to Kepa. From an attacking position on the left-hand side, with nobody running into space, it goes back to the goalie.
Why? I don't get it.
Because Martinelli is basically frustrated that there's no one to pass the ball to.
That wasn't him. It was Lewis Skelly, I think, who played it back to the keeper, and I don't understand why he did it. There's
another balloon on the pitch, and it's right where Norgard's feet is. Why doesn't Norgard just step on it? And there's another balloon on the pitch as well. So there's 2 balloons on the pitch. This has obviously been done to try and put off Arsenal. So we've got 3 balloons on the pitch now. Oh, 100 minute. Here comes Martinelli on the left. He brings it out to... It's a cross in. Oh, come on. Dowman's on the right here. And Norgard takes a shot and it's saved by the goalkeeper.
It's worth an effort.
Yeah.
I'm taking Jesus off if I'm Arteta, because ultimately you're saying, what are you showing me? What are you showing me that makes me keep you on? I've got a red hot striker in Gyökeres on the bench.
And unless Gyökeres has played a lot of football, 120 minutes. He's played a lot of football.
No, he didn't play 120 minutes.
In this respect, I would expect them to bring Madueke on. No, because Madueke got hurt, didn't he? Let's have a look and see what that is again. What I'm saying is I think that they would put Havertz up front.
I'd bring Gyökeres on. Put the striker who's red hot on and let him do stuff, because clearly you're lacking an outlet. You're lacking that front man, that threat at the top end of the pitch.
Yeah, I don't know how much he played for Sweden. I need to check it out.
He only played 2 90-minute games.
Yeah, for that reason, I don't think he's going to... Well, let's see. Let's have a look. Let's see what he does. Because Jesus ain't giving you nothing right now. Jesus is giving you nothing. So that is it, guys. It's half-time. Southampton, it is a shock result, but it's the FA Cup quarter-final. Anything can happen. This is the magic of the FA Cup, as they say. And Arsenal are 1-0 down. Southampton, I thought, have managed the game as well as they could. Arsenal have been the better team. Southampton has defended in numbers, and they have made it difficult for Arsenal somewhat. They have had about 5 blocked shots in this half alone. But it was Ben White's big error that allowed Stewart to pounce in on goal and give them the advantage and put them 1-0 up. For Arsenal, their attacking play's been there, but they've just lacked the finishing punch. And we'll have to wait and see what happens in the second half. Tony, what's your overall thoughts?
But yeah, just giving you options in terms of where I'd like me to be and what my movements are.
Oh, sorry, we're listening to Tony's message. Hold on. Let me just mute the mic. I've just muted the mic, Tony. Oh. Yeah, so as I said, it's one of those things that how many times have you seen teams play really well and then they end up going 1-0 down at half-time? It's not the first and it won't be the last, but it's something that Arteta has to address in the locker room against Southampton. We saw what happened in the League Cup final, where most of us thought Arteta should have changed it quicker than he did, and he didn't.
There's players who are not performing today, who you kind of go, look, there's changes can be made. Clearly, Ben White probably will not play another game before the end of the season if Julian Timber gets fit. Jesus is definitely not getting a look in again for me as far as I'm concerned. He's literally pointless.
It's madness. Let's
You're playing with 10 men, essentially. You're playing with 10 men. It's like you've got a player on the pitch who's done absolutely nothing.
Garfield saying Norgard nearly scored with the balloons. Cam says a lot that every time Max steps on the pitch, he's instantly our most creative player. I wouldn't say creative, I'd say dynamic. I think Odegaard has been very, very instrumental in pulling the strings, influential today. I would say Dalman has just been our most impactful player because he's making the most dynamic runs, looks really gamey, taking defenders on. But yeah, I mean, Martinelli on the other side hasn't had as much luck because the play's not going through that side of pitch. The play is very right centric. So Martinelli has not really seen the ball, but when he has, it's funny. Dalman's got all the options. He's got Ben White, he's got Havertz, he's got Odegaard helping him. But Martinelli, when he gets the ball, he puts his hands up in the air saying, "Where are you guys? Where's my support?" And there's no one standing around him. So that is indicative of how we play. That's why Saka's been so successful, because when you've got that support base, you can depend on all those players around you. Martinelli is standing there with the ball at his feet, no one within 15, 20 yards around him. And then what happens? The ball ends up going back to Kepa from an attacking left side position where, quite frankly, all Martinelli's got to do is beat one man and he's in the penalty area. We go from being in an attacking position to giving it back to Kepa.
For a player with his pace and supposedly Brazilian, he's so limited. He's so challenged in terms of attacking his wide out, his wide defender. He's had an opportunity or two to kind of go, all right, let me beat a player or two. I watched Real Madrid and, Vinicius doesn't even need an invitation to have a go at his winger.
Nor does Madueke. Yeah.
Even Dalman, he doesn't wait for you. He's going past his winger. He's having a go. Martinelli he's toothless in that area. Toothless. It's interesting because he actually scored for Brazil midweek. It just goes to show the state of Brazilian football that a player like him can be part of their World Cup squad, because I think about great World Cup squads and he wouldn't be even close. He couldn't even carry the water for a team. they probably had water carriers better than Martinelli back in the day.
Yeah.
He's as un-Brazilian a player as I've ever seen. And literally, I've watched Brazil this week, and they're just a shell. They're a shell of, great teams that I've seen in the past. They used to be the people's team because they used to play a breed of football that was so attractive to watch. Nowadays, it's like, what the hell have they got there?
Cat makes me laugh because I just noted Kepa's number is unlucky. 18 saying, how many total goals has Gyökeres scored? Well, Gyökeres
he's on 16, isn't he?
Should be on 20, including 4 for his country, but 16 for Arsenal, yeah. So not bad, 16 goals. I would say that's Giroud level. That's what Giroud was doing for Arsenal. And he weren't good enough, and then they got rid of him. Even though he was winning titles with everybody else. People said Giroud wasn't good enough. And then
went to Chelsea and won the league and the Champions League.
Yeah. And then went to AC Milan and still won there as well. Winning. Yeah, that was really sloppy from Ben White. Just seeing the goal again. What is he doing? If you're Thomas Tuchel and you've just seen that, what are you thinking?
You definitely ain't taking Ben White to the World Cup.
Because if that's the World Cup and then you've done that.
Yeah, no, I don't think he gets in the World Cup squad anyway, because I don't think he's done anything of note for England in the last couple of games. He started 2 games, scored in 1, was responsible for a goal in the same game, and then gets beaten badly by Mitoma in the second game, and he scores. So he's not exactly covering himself in any glory of late, Ben White. So for me, thank you for your service, but we have to move on for the summer as far as I'm concerned in terms of Ben White.
Yeah, it's a massive second half on the way, guys.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I expect Arsenal to score. I mean, you know, we knocked on the door. We're going to up the ante in the second half. You know, that's obviously got to be the message from the gaffer. You know, look, we have got to win this game. There's no if, buts, or maybe, because it's the platform for the last, you know, month and a half of football. You know,
the biggest question is who on the bench is fit? That's the question. If they're all on there,
yeah,
that means they should all play.
You're only asking someone to come on and do 45 minutes at the max. You know, if a player can't do 45, he shouldn't be on the bench.
I mean, ideally, in a game like this, I personally would like to see Madueke come on and Martinelli moved into the number 9. Because then you can sub him off and then put on Gyökeres with like 20, 25 minutes. I still think Gyökeres just needs 25 minutes today, maybe 30 minutes. Wait until the 60th minute before you put him on. It's just about putting minutes into those legs of his, because he works hard. You know what he's going to give you.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't see the point in Jesus. He literally is. He's
been awful.
He's doing nothing for the team.
Yeah.
You know, I say that the last time he played, I thought he was having a shocker and he scored. So maybe the fact that I'm bad mouthing him, he might score, which is a hope.
Well, we know bad mouthing normally works, doesn't it?
Yeah. He's having no impact at all in this team.
Yeah.
And you can't play a top team like Southampton are going all guns blazing at the moment and have your striker not performing, not helping you create opportunities at the other end. I mean, you know, look, Martinelli and Jesus are as un-Brazilian as two players could ever be in the same team.
Cam says, Tony, Arsenal are without key starters, but that's no excuse for what we're seeing.
Yeah. You know, I watch, you know, some highlights recently of Brazil, because obviously we're in a World Cup year, and obviously people have started showing highlights of the best of Ronaldo, the best of Ronaldinho, the best of Pelé, you know, Rivaldo. And you're looking at these players and thinking, wow, Brazil have had some players in the past, haven't they? And there's this whole hoo-ha about should they take Neymar or should they not? I mean, ultimately, to me, if Neymar's half fit, you take him. He's that good. Because right now, I mean, think about this. They've got Igor Thiago as their striker, Martinelli. You know, outside of Vini and Rafinha, who have Brazil got of note that you can go, oh, there's a creative player who can turn a game?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's woeful.
Well, we haven't seen Cranky so far, so he probably doesn't want to jinx it. It just might come in.
He's uncomfortable. He's uncomfortable right now. He's in pain.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. The score reflection is this is not a good score.
It's not even the score; it's the method of play. I'm not happy.
Yeah,
you know, too many underperformers right now for me.
And isn't it weird? You go out, you get a good squad, and they are a good squad against a championship team who's at the top of the championship. By the way, they're looking to get promoted. You're at the top of the Premier League, and this isn't good enough, guys. Yeah. It's not good enough. That's the truth of it all.
It's and just like the cup final, we kind of missed that linker that Eze was doing. You know, I mean, as much as Odegaard is doing some good stuff in this game, he's obviously not got the chemistry yet with some of the players around him.
And don't get me wrong, guys. There's a reason why this is happening. Yeah, because you don't want to burn out your players. I know a lot of people are saying, why is this blah, 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 blah. But you've got a Champions League game on Tuesday in 3 days.
Yeah.
You've got Bournemouth at home next week, Saturday.
Yeah.
And then you've got the Champions League. So you're looking at your players, your starters, who have just finished international duty, and you're just trying to manage it. That's all you're doing.
I'd imagine that Odegaard probably isn't going to play the full 90. Probably get to 60 minutes and see if we can take him off, which creates a dynamic of who comes into that 10 slot.
Maybe Havertz drops into
Havertz is doing jack in this game as well. If I'm being honest, I take Havertz and Jesus off. Havertz is doing jack. He's miles off fitness to me. I mean, I know he scored a penalty in the midweek, but he's showing me nothing of the old Havertz.
Yeah, and there's no Trossard, so you're kind of stuck really with.
Yeah.
The only attacking players you have is Harriet, Arnos, and Madueke and Gyökeres. That's it. That's all you've got.
Yeah.
So the second half has started for me, Tony.
I'm about to kick off. There we go. Yeah.
Let's go, guys. We've got 45 minutes. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, I mean, Southampton, we're trying to manage this.
You say that, but they're playing quite advanced at the moment.
Well, they're playing very simple football because they seem to have realised that, you know what, Arsenal will play a high line and we can knock it over the top and try and run into the space.
Yeah, and that's been their game plan, really. They're not good enough to play through our midfield, so they're just knocking it high.
You don't need to if you can exploit errors like what Ben White has done. That's a gimme.
So Arsenal moving their way up the pitch. Dalman has a spot on the ball. Mars Lewis Skelly picks up the ball now. He's playing that transition pass. Jesus has dropped all the way back to the back line to pick up the ball.
Why is he going the wrong way?
And really, we're just trying to break the press, which we do with Jesus now. There's still 2 balloons on the pitch. So half-time has come and gone, and there's still 2 balloons on the pitch. I'm so dead. Odegaard's had to pick up the ball at the centre-back position to move forward. Southampton now been pegged back. And Arsenal through ball in. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yep, here comes Southampton. But really, Southampton not in a real desperate position to play it. Although the ball's been given away, no, Southampton have got it back. So Southampton now with the ball playing out the back. Arsenal being patient. Odegaard, of course, he initiates the press, but there's no real pressure, although that's not a foul. What the referee gives a foul. He's just gone down. Oh, man, come on, referee, grow a pair, man.
Very soft. Very soft.
Look, he's just gone down. Although Ben White does pull the top of the shirt a bit. Ben White's got the spooks, man. Ben White is spooked. Do you put on Saliba and then put Mascara at right back, which you've done before? But then that's you saying you don't trust Ben White.
Yeah. I think you have to persist with Ben White, but yeah, he definitely is not having a good game.
Free kick to Southampton. I hate games like this because you don't know where you're going to be. It's you're 1-0 down, but a worldie or a penalty could easily put Southampton 2-0 up, and then you're really against it. So you really have to start to get some progressiveness in your play.
What is Jesus doing there?
Yeah, it's just trying to beat the whole team.
What is he doing there? I mean,
so here comes Arsenal. Right-hand side, left-hand side, Lewis Skelly. That's a free kick. Free kick to Arsenal, just outside the penalty area.
today's one of them days where you go, I wish we hadn't sent Ethan and Weary out on loan.
Yeah, and I wonder about that sometimes because I'm like, there's certain places where he will play. There's certain situations where he will play.
Martinelli's started today. He would have started today.
Yeah, Martinelli's taking the free kick here, guys. Not the best in terms of delivery, but it's Odegaard. And it's low. It's Jesus with a chance there. It's a nothing header, really. To be honest with you, the quality wasn't really there on the free kick from Odegaard. It's a header to the back post. It wasn't really going in my opinion.
Yeah, he'd have to have been a miracle worker scored from that.
Yeah, as I said to you before, my issue is like in these situations where someone scores a worldie against you or there's a dubious penalty and then you're really up against it. That's well played. One back, here comes Martinelli. We've got to be quick, guys. So we're too slow here. You win the ball against the transition and what do? You slow it down and then the defense is allowed to get the numbers back where they need it. So you're just too slow. You allowed them to settle in, dig their heels in. Yeah.
There's nothing happening on the left-hand side at all.
Gabriel goes long to the left and kicks it out of bounds. I think he heard you there, Tony.
What the hell?
I think Gabriel heard you. And he's booted it 50 yards over to the left out of bounds.
Why is he trying that pass?
Lewis Skelly wins it. Lewis Skelly gets the ball in the midfield, drives forward. He puts the ball into Jesus. I thought Jesus was going to lose the ball there. All you got to do is give it to Martinelli, mate. It's not that hard.
He ran into danger. What? He has no sense of where he is. And he ran into three men.
Martinelli gets the ball. He chips it in. It's a deep cross, though. It goes to the rear post and it's deflected. It's off for a corner by Max Dowman. I think Max Dowman's had 5 shots today. That one was blocked.
Yeah, it's corner.
And it was going in. Yeah, that one was on target by Max Dowman. Martinelli with the corner set piece. And look, guys, let's be fair. We got Odegaard taking corners on the right, Martinelli taking it from the left. The quality of the free kicks of the corners they just haven't been there.
Well, everything on the right has been a short one. They've not played a free kick in on the right hand side. Oh, stop being arseholes about bloody shadow of the ball on the corner. Okay, so Martinelli.
That's a better corner from Martinelli there. It's just about fisted out by the goalkeeper. Just see, Tony, if we blast them on their performance, then we'll get somewhere.
Beat the man.
He did.
There
He
you
did.
go. Why did you shoot? What was he
should have cut it.
thinking?
He should have cut it back.
He had to cut it back.
Lewis Skelly
just
with an
common sense.
absolutely brainless pass. What? Lewis Skelly, what the hell, bro? I don't know what Martinelli was doing there. I've actually seen a replay. Was it a pass or a shot? I don't know. That it wasn't
had
going
to
in.
go back to the penalty spot.
Yeah, it wasn't going in. Whatever he was doing. It wasn't going in. Whatever he was doing.
I mean, you must work on that in team practice every day. You know, beat your man and then cut it back to the on-rushing midfielder on the spot.
Southampton's just gone long ball, long ball, long ball, long ball. That's all. They're just trying their luck. Cam says, sorry, but WTF, balloons are allowed on the pitch as if it's an obstruction or distraction. Does no one remember Liverpool's balloon gate anymore? No, that's not a foul. You just lost the ball. Here comes Southampton. And Kepa's off his line super quick. And it falls straight to the other goalkeeper. So Arteta's given these guys 10 minutes in the second half. And it's kind of more of the same.
Yeah, no challenge, nothing up top whatsoever.
Yeah. And so for him, the question is, how much more minutes do you want to put in Gyökeres's legs? I think that's the key. I think it would be 25 minutes or so.
I mean, to be honest, the player I'm most worried about is Odegaard.
Yeah, because he hasn't played in months.
You know, he shouldn't be out there more than 70 minutes.
Yeah. Especially with Eza's injury, Odegaard's got to play on Tuesday.
And the following Saturday.
Yeah. Here comes Lewis Skelly, who just gets muscled off the ball. That's the second time he's brainlessly lost the ball. Now Arsenal are against it now. It's 4 against 3.
Oh, God.
Lewis Skelly, what are you doing?
What an idiot. What was he thinking?
Yeah, just running blindly into traffic. Blindly into traffic.
I love him sometimes, but sometimes I just actually think, not good enough.
Gary's left a message saying, how are we losing?
We're losing because of a cross that was misread by Ben White. He went up to header it away and missed the ball completely, leaving the winger completely free to just trap the ball and slot it into the corner of the net. And at the other end, we just have got nothing going on up front.
Yeah.
Jesus is being piss poor.
Here we go. It looks like it's a corner to...
It's a throw-in, isn't it?
A throw-in, yeah, sorry. Here, Calafiori and Gyökeres are coming on, and so is Madueke. It's going to be a triple substitution.
Yeah.
57 minutes and 35 seconds gone.
Yeah, every single player that I've been saying.
Oh,
so that's the end of Gabriel Jesus. That's
what
the
a
end of
defensive header by Mosquera. It was about to be 2-0 to Southampton. And Mosquera comes in. Look at the marking of Mosquera. That is textbook centre-back marking. He gets in front of the striker on the run and stops him from putting Southampton 2-0 up.
Yeah,
Great play by Mosquera. You don't want to do the substitutions now. It's poor marking by Arsenal.
And that cross came in from where? Ben White. Syria. So corner to Southampton.
Yep, and it's cleared by Arsenal. And Kepa gets the ball. He throws it out to Odegaard on a quick counter-attack. Odegaard gets it out to Havertz. Havertz just looks like his legs are... Havertz, since he's coming back from the injury, the legs have just not been there. That's a big part of
Play the
Havertz's
ball
game.
forward. Come on. Have some urgency.
Calafiori is going to come on and replace Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly is just seeing ghosts right now. He's just seeing shadows. Oh my God, what a terrible pass by Mosquera. Here comes Southampton. Is it going to be 2-0? No, it's over the bar. Mosquera giving the ball away. Terrible, terrible play. Too much mistakes by Arsenal's defenders. Ben White for the goal. Mosquera there. Second time Mosquera's done that today. And then Lewis Skelly giving Southampton 3 opportunities. We are making it easy for Southampton. Too many defensive errors there. Wow. And off comes Lewis Skelly. Off comes Jesus.
Yeah.
And off comes... Who else is coming off? Calafori's on. Oh, Odegaard's off. So Gyökeres, Madueke and Calafori on.
Yeah, I told you Odegaard couldn't play the whole game.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be 25 minutes or so. He's going to get 29 minutes here today. Just needs to manage the minutes in his legs.
So now we've got no natural 10.
I think... Who's going to play at the 10? Yes, Havertz. That's what I said to you. I said Havertz will do it.
He's had nothing all game.
We're just outnumbered in the midfield here. Here they come again. Oh, it's hit the crossbar. Sensors just hit the crossbar for Southampton. Oh my word! You can see they've got the numbers. Arsenal, they're just poor job of marking. It's Ben White. He turns Ben White. Ben White just not dealing with that.
Yeah, Ben White's just getting rinsed.
Yeah, Ben White just all over the place. Wow. What a goal that would have been. And what did I say to you, Tony, about them scoring a worldie? It's like it's not out of the question that they would score a worldie at this point. It's...
Arsenal need to pick up the pace.
Here comes Dalman again. He's cut it back. That's a good cut back. Oh, and Dalman still got the ball. Oh, it's well played by Dalman. Here's Martinelli. And he puts it over the bar. Martinelli, man. You know what? You haven't had that many chances, but for the 2 chances you've had, you've just blasted it over the bar. Dalman doing all the work there. Dalman doing all the work there. Martinelli, man.
The most un-Brazilian Brazilian we've ever seen.
Oh.
The fact that he actually gets game time for Brazil says everything we ever need to know about the quality in Brazilian football.
I mean, look,
you used to be
guys.
able to go on the beach of Copacabana and pick up 11 players and you'd have a world-class team.
I mean, let's face it. Oh, that's a poor touch from Havertz there. Poor touch. Here comes Southampton again.
Havertz is a shell.
Casemiro. Oh man, this is insane. Let's see what Gyökeres can do. Kuna, best player. It says Kuna. Kuna's been injured for half the season, so how is he your best player? I would have thought you would have said Mbeumo or Bruno Fernandes. I would put them above him because a good tackle there by Havertz. That's not a free kick. Here comes Arsenal again, breaking with Madueke on the right-hand side, which means Dalman has moved into the number 10 position. Here's Madueke. Cut it back. Oh. No control there, Madueke. You can see he puts it forward. See, this is where Dalman is 16 years old, and Dalman can control that. Madueke just overruns the play, and the ball goes out of bounds. Gofune says, remember, Polo, I mentioned pressure, squeaky bum. We're talking about Brazil players. I mentioned United. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean now. Yeah. See what you mean. I mean, I can't say where's the goal coming from because you've got Gyökeres on there. You've got, we've just given the ball, and it's just crowded in the midfield there, and the ball's pinging around.
Yeah, and we're missing. We're not winning duels. You know, these are like basics for Arsenal. Winning duels.
You know, no Zumbamendi, no Rice, no Odegaard. That's your starting free midfield.
Zumbamendi is on the bench though, right?
Yeah. But your starting midfield is not on the pitch.
I mean, you're playing Southampton. I mean, they're having a good run at the moment, but they are still a championship side. You're top of the.
Here we go. It's given away by Arsenal. Here comes Dalman. Dalman's got Gyökeres, and he puts it behind. That's terrible play from Dalman. That is terrible. He's put the ball behind Victor Gyökeres. That's terrible from Dalman there.
And now a foul by Ben White. He puts his head in his hands.
Oh, what can you say?
Ben White is having a mare.
Oh, what can you say?
He got that all wrong, did Dalman. Which he's gonna get them wrong sometimes. You know, look, you can't get on his back. He's been a bright spark in this game on so many occasions.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna get some of his decision making wrong because he's just young.
Oh, it's won by Madueke. Here comes Arsenal. Dalman picks up the ball. He's got two men on him. How has he still got possession of the ball? It goes to Madueke. Come on, guys. Dalman picks up the ball in the area, and it's tackled away from him. Southampton clear their lines. Thing is, you've got guys like Dalman and Madueke who can run at the defender, and it's making Arsenal so dangerous in the final third. That's a through ball by Gabriel. Come on, finish. Yes! Gyökeres 1-1. Let's go. And that was all by Gabriel Magalhaes. That was all Gabriel Magalhaes. What a ball from Gabriel. Wow.
Yes.
Calafiori was in an offside position, but look at this ball from Gabriel.
Yeah,
broke the defense. Brilliant goal. And then Havertz holds on to it, cuts it back for Gyökeres. It's 1-1. Havertz gets the assist. Let's go. Get credit for that to Gabriel Magalhaes. What a pass.
At last.
That is Gyökeres' 17th goal for Arsenal this season.
Yeah. Let's go win it now.
Wow. Tony, talk to me, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, look, what did we say? We needed something different up front because what we had on the pitch in the first half was useless. It was absolutely useless. There was no threat whatsoever. And I just think with all the chances we created in the first half, with no out-and-out striker of note, we suffered. Now we've got a striker, we've scored a goal.
Here comes Arsenal again. It's Havertz, that quartet on the right-hand side. Madueke's made instant impact. Gyökeres, instant impact. It's that ball from Gabriel, and Gabriel puts in another ball. Here comes Arsenal again. Here comes Southampton, but Southampton really now have got to ask themselves, that's great interception from Martinelli. It's all Arsenal now. If you're Southampton, you're asking yourself, where's a goal coming from? Even the crossbar goal was offside.
So Southampton making changes. 2 substitutes ready. One of them looks like Hugo Ekitike. He's a lookalike.
Just fantastic goal that was. The ball played through the back line. The Havertz hold and pin back. He looks up, sees where his man is, puts the ball right into Gyökeres. And then the finish was sublime. Saliba injured. No, that's Gabriel is down. Gabriel is down at the moment, guys. And Saliba coming on. This is not good. Looks like Gabriel's got an injury. You know what it is, Tony? You don't want to take any risks. Saliba's coming on. It's not good for Gabriel there. Just fantastic. Look at that goal. Brilliant, brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. That's what Gyökeres does. That's what he does. He scores goals. That's why you pay him the big bucks. Oh, Gabriel is walking off. He's injured. But he's walking off under his own power, so he's being replaced by Saliba.
That's not good, is it?
No,
that's not good at all.
But what's better is that he's walking off under his own power.
Yeah, but if he's walking off, then you kind of think, has he just run into the red zone?
No, it's his left knee. But I mean, he's not ailing it at the moment. He's not ailing it at the moment, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. But he's the one that created the goal, Tony. It was him. It was Gabriel Magalhaes.
Yeah. So Mosquera goes to the left centre-back. Saliba comes in at his right centre-back spot. Go on, Norgard. You're going the wrong way, Norgard.
Personally, Tony, I think they would have gone into a back three at the moment, but it is what it is. Here comes Calafiori. Calafiori goes wide. Martinelli picks up the ball on the left. You can have a go here, mate. You can have a go here. And he loses the ball. Don't foul him.
See? So un-Brazilian. I mean, literally.
Yeah.
You got a one-on-one. You got to beat your man.
How is that not a foul on Norgard, referee? He's come through the back, and that's why he couldn't play the ball. That should be a free kick to Arsenal. Here comes Southampton. Terrible refereeing. Terrible.
So I don't know if you noticed, but right there where the Southampton winger was running, Madueke made it back at twice the speed that that Ben White was running. I mean, it looked like Madueke was running twice as fast as Ben White.
I mean, overall, as a neutral, it's been a good game. If you're Garfield, you're actually watching a really good game right now.
Cam says he gives Arteta a lot of respect for giving Dowman this much responsibility in such a big moment.
Yeah, fair play, man.
I
Corner
mean,
to
to be honest,
Southampton.
he hasn't had a great deal of options.
Kepa fingertip that, and it's gone. It's a counter attack, but Southampton are there for it. Otherwise, Martinelli was in on goal. That's a good spot there by Madueke. The anime people said Arsenal are poo.
Yeah, well, if we win the game, you can say whatever you like. We're still top of the league.
No, it just doesn't make sense when you say that a team that has 7 points clear at the top of the league are poo. Makes no sense.
We're actually 9 points clear.
9 points clear, yeah. That makes no sense. Poo. What is
Yeah,
that?
that
poo's got to be
this game. We have to go ahead and win
that
this
poo's
game.
got to be platinum, bro. That's got to be some platinum poo because they're well clear at the top of the table. Here comes Southampton.
Bad touch, Havertz. Bad touch. Controlled it as far as I could kick it.
I think it's another substitution. Yeah, another substitution for Southampton. And the game has just turned on its head. 75 minutes and 15 seconds gone. And Arsenal right back in this game now. 15 minutes to go. And honestly, you've got to look at them to go on and win it. Southampton have played really well, though. You've got to give them credit. They've had their chances. And also hit the crossbar. And they've looked dangerous in places, but unfortunately, it's been mostly Route 1 stuff. They've hit long balls over and tried to get on the end of them. And it's been a plethora of Arsenal mistakes that have really let Southampton through. On another day, Southampton's not getting sniffed at goal. But it's the FA Cup. Anything can happen. You got to turn up and you got to take advantage. And Southampton have definitely taken advantage in Arsenal's sloppy play. Simple as that. And yeah, it does look like a back three because Calafiori is playing almost like a advanced midfielder. So it does look like a back three with Mosquera probably being left back, Saliba in the middle, and Ben White at right back. Even now, Kepa's playing the ball out. Calafiori's still in an advanced position. Yeah, Garfield, that's what I said with them gold nuggets. That's what I'm saying. That's some gold nugget poo, man. That's some top of the league poo we're dealing with right there. I'll take that all day long. Put it in a bottle and sell it for $1 million. It's a chip. It's a good chip. He's being held. Come on, there's Havertz. Isn't he getting? That's a free kick. That should be a free kick. His shirt was being put anyway. Madueke picks it up. And Madueke always overplays the ball. What is wrong with his touch? How many times have I seen Madueke just too heavy a touch and the ball goes out of bounds? Oh, man.
And that is why Saka is the number one choice at right mid.
You don't
so
have
somebody's
to hit the
coming
ball.
on.
What?
Who's coming on? Somebody just took their jersey off. I couldn't see who it was, though. Is it Anus Harriman?
It better not be. The
I can't
anime
think
people
of who
said
else it
Arsenal
could
bought
be.
everything and are rubbish. A team 9 points clear at the top of the table are rubbish. Makes no sense. Oh, so the referee decides he wants to give that one away from Ben White, does he? Bro, make it make sense, please. Otherwise, no one's going to respect you on this forum. You can't make comments like that.
Marley Summon for Ben White, possibly. Oh, no, it's Martin Zubimendi. I forgot about him. So Zubi's coming on for Havertz.
Yeah, 18 said anime speaking dumb. That's what I'm saying. That's like saying Spain is
It's
crap.
a troll. It's a troll
Yeah,
account.
like the best team in the world. That's like saying Spain is crap. How are you going to expect a man's football knowledge if he's telling you the best team in the league is crap? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, bro. Make it make sense, please. Make it make sense.
Apollo,
Everyone's
you don't
laughing
have
at you
to
in the forum right
justify
now.
this. You don't have to justify it. You know, look, you
Southampton
said
played the ball.
enough.
That's well defended.
It's platinum poo. So yeah, you know, look, I'm happy to take the title of platinum poo. Yeah,
All day long, bro. All day long.
I don't care. We don't have to give these trolls any time at all.
So we've just been shown a shot on the screen with Gabriel sitting on the Arsenal bench with an ice pack on his knee. It doesn't, I mean, it's probably a little bit of swelling, but we'll have to see what happens there. Dalman's just trying to do too much there, loses the ball. But Saliba, man, Arsenal got a Rolls Royce parked back there, just takes care of everything.
Give. Move the ball. Go on. There you go. And again. Sometimes Arsenal play the ball just a little bit too late. You just got to keep the ball moving. It's the one thing I can say. I watched Man City against Liverpool today. They don't overcomplicate some of their football.
Yeah, it's very simple.
Play the ball,
simple.
You know, first time when you get the chance. You see the player move into the space, you take advantage. You just play it to him.
Here come Arsenal now at the moment. And take a Saliba now's played it. Oh, he had Ben White through. He had him through and the ball was blocked out. We've got Norgard, who I think's had a really good game today. Norgard's played really good. And again, I've said with Norgard, when has he ever let you down? Calafiori now picks up the ball in the inverted role, moves forward. Norgard again picks up the ball. Again with Calafiori. Calafiori just finding those empty spots, which just keeps the ball moving. And we need that. Ben White overplaying the ball, knocks it forward. That's going to go for a goal kick. No, it ain't. Ben White looks tired. Arsenal just in possession right now. You could just see a goal. It's 81 minutes, 15 seconds gone. You can just feel Arsenal starting to slowly take control of the game.
So this is one of them where you just got to score a goal now because you can't afford to be going into injury time. Is it injury time or does it go to replay straight away? Oh, Martinelli.
I should have hit the ball over earlier to him. That's better defending by Saliba. Saliba's and having to stretch. It does look like a back three. But here comes Southampton. And Southampton just trying to sit on the ball for a minute, just trying to take the sting out of the game.
Too easy there. Go on, play it forward. And again, Zubi, play it forward. There you go, see? Don't overcomplicate things.
Tony, I'm probably the same place as you now. I've been delayed a little bit, so I'm at 82.50.
Yeah, same.
I just tried to slow it down a little bit by changing the channel. Here comes Arsenal. Dalman comes in, has a shot. That's a save by the goalkeeper.
Great save.
Max Dalman really trying to light this place up, forcing a great save by the goalkeeper. Picks up the ball at the edge of and it just curls a nice one in. Yeah, goalie's had to go full stretch on that one.
So it's a corner to Arsenal, which Martinelli will take.
Diamond forces a fine save. I'd like to see Martinelli hit a corner like his last one.
Yeah. So Arsenal have a lot of height in the box. Goes short to Zubimendi.
Here we go, Martinelli! Oh, he misses! Oh, how do you not get it on target there? Martinelli's had a dog shit game. He's not played well. He's had his chances. The thing is, when you're a striker, look, you've got to hit the target, bro. When you're a striker, when you're playing in this company, sometimes you're going to get very limited chances. You have to make use of what you've got.
Yeah.
You have to. You have to. Gyökeres on the field for 5 minutes, gets one chance, bang.
I think Martinelli got his nationality wrong because he should have been playing for Italy. He is Italian. He is actually half Italian, half Argentinian. So half Brazilian, half Italian.
Here comes Southampton. Oh, shit. Southampton's just scored. 2-1.
Outrageous.
Looks like they're going to win it.
Dog shizzle.
Wow.
Straight down the middle. Outrageous.
Wow. Arsenal need a miracle now. That's unbelievable.
Man.
Wow, out of the FA Cup. Wow.
Just second-hand performances by some of our players.
So I don't think. Yeah, I think that's a goal. I don't think there is someone in offside position, but that's not. Was he blocking? Yeah, I don't think that is. That's a goal. Yeah.
Yeah, not interfering with play.
And you know, I mean, that wasn't a worldie or anything, but I have said, like, when you're in these situations, you
go from one end when Martinelli misses,
yeah,
you know, and you kind of go.
And if you look at it, there was loads of yellow shirts in there pining to score there. So where what happened? Where was we? Yeah. Wow. It looks like at this point, guys, unless something happens quickly, Arsenal might be going out. We need the instant
response.
Yeah. And urgency is the key. It's 87 minutes gone.
Go on, Nonny. Feed him. Feed him. Ben White on the overlap was the feed. It was so bloody obvious.
The ball in. I mean,
in.
just before that, Martinelli has a beautiful chance to put Arsenal up 2-1. And he doesn't even hit the target. He's got all day to get the shot off. Just little things like that. It's just like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You're playing for Arsenal Football Club. Just the lack of quality.
Movement in the box.
Martinelli's got the ball wide left. And
do something. Too static.
Yeah.
Movement. Nothing going on. Can't beat a player. Can't beat a player. A Brazilian who can't beat a player.
Yeah, goal kick. What a disaster. 2-1 to Southampton.
Garfield's loving it.
Yeah, they all hate watch, don't they, those guys? That's actually a thing among some of these football fans now.
Yeah.
I mean, my life is too busy. I don't have the time to watch most of our rivals play, but our
I
rivals
haven't had
like
time to watch any of them. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But our rivals like are glued onto us like every week, waiting for us to lose. Like hate watch is a thing. You look how much views those things get. There's still a chance here. Was that a free kick? Yeah, it's a free kick to Arsenal and a yellow card right on the edge of the box. I don't actually know who you're going to give this free kick to. Is it Gyökeres taking it? Is it Martinelli taking it? Is it Dalman taking it? Is it Havertz? Is it Havertz taking it? Who's going to take this free kick?
Is Havertz even on the pitch anymore?
I don't know.
We took him off already, haven't we?
For Zumbamendi, I didn't. I saw Zumbamendi come on, but I don't know who he came on for.
Yeah, Havertz.
It looks like Gyökeres is going to take this. Gyökeres, Martinelli, or Noni. If I'm Gyökeres, I'm pulling rank here. Yeah, Gyökeres is going to take this. Oh, 6 minutes extra time, guys. 6 minutes of time added on. Yeah, this one's about 35 yards out. Maybe 30 yards. It's quite a long way out. It's Gyökeres. It hits the wall.
Recycle.
Ben White, don't lose it there, man.
What is Ben White doing?
Oh,
what is
pathetic.
Ben White doing?
Pathetic. Pathetic.
Oh, and then Kepa just kicks it out.
Yeah.
He can say goodbye to his contract at the end of the season.
Yeah. Cam says, great wasted evening when I could have been getting some last minute Asda shopping in before tomorrow.
It's a night of sports, so some people like myself will be watching the boxing. Big Derek against Chisora against Wilder on the zone.
And Martinelli's away. He's got no support though, which means he's probably going to fluff it up. Yeah, and he's passed it to the goalkeeper.
Cannot beat a man. Cannot beat a man. Cannot beat a man.
Tell you, yeah.
The most un-Brazilian I've ever seen.
Yeah. Pathetic. And he's got Noni on the far post there. It's pathetic.
No, absolute no Brazilianness in him at all.
Here comes Madueke. Is that a corner?
It's well over.
No, he's woofed it. Can't even get it on target. The lack of quality is...
And that's why Saka is still going to always play that right wing. Because he's...
Yeah. I mean, you can just see here, Arsenal, poor mentality. And Southampton, if I can go to the Championship, Southampton this season, 17 wins, 12 draws, 10 losses. And they're trying to make the Premier League. They're actually in 7th place, just outside, just below Wrexham. And Arsenal have just been outdone. It's really poor. Chelsea put 7 goals past their opponents today.
It was
and Arsenal just don't have a clue.
Go on, Max. And it's a free kick.
Yeah, it was free kick. It's a yellow card.
Play. He's given Martinelli a yellow card for pushing the referee. When the referee is standing over us, taking a quick free kick. Move the hell out of the way, man.
Yeah.
All Martinelli wants to do is take a quick free kick.
Yeah. Garfield said it should have been a red. You can't put your hands on the referee.
Okay, well, here we go. This is what the game comes down to. Free kick going to be taken by Martinelli.
Yeah, still 2 minutes left.
Yeah, but we ain't going to get many opportunities to flood the
It's
box.
a through
right now.
ball there. Max Dalman puts it back. The career comes across. It's well defended. Calafiori goes over the bar again. Over the bar again. Over the bar again. Over the bar again.
Oh,
Arsenal 23 shots. 7 on target. 6 shots
poor.
over the bar.
That's poor. That's pants. 23 shots, only 7 on target. That's absolute pants.
And Southampton 7 shots, 3 on target.
That's nearly a 50% ratio of shots on target.
This has been a pathetic performance. It's a good save by Kepa. Southampton. It's point blank. You'd expect him to make that save.
It's very good effort, though.
Yeah.
It's a shot on target.
Yeah. Cam says Dalman is insane, Garfield. Don't tell Garfield that. Man United's going to probably want to put a bid in for him. Man United like going for our kids. There's pretty much 30 seconds left. Man, it looks like Arsenal are going out of the FA Cup quarter-final. Isn't it funny? Quadruple. All this talk about treble. Quadruple.
Isn't that always the case? You end up like you're in a bunch load of competitions and then you find yourself out of 2 of them real quick.
Yeah. I mean, they're running out of time now. They should. Nah, that's it. I think it's over. Gyökeres couldn't get to that one.
Oh, well. Subpar performance.
Terrible performance. Terrible defensive mistakes. The lack of finishing against the championship team is laughable. Time and time again, players just completely off. The goalkeeper's made a few good saves. Shout out to you, Andrew. I don't know what your thoughts are of the game.
Yeah,
The game's finishing now. It's done. Arsenal 23 shots and only 7 of them on target. You imagine.
Yeah.
You've had 17 shots off target. You missed the target 17 times against a championship team.
Okay, everybody has to get in the box.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's terrible. Game done.
That's it.
Yeah, game done.
Oh, well. Arteta's got to be absolutely fuming. I mean,
yeah, he's not going to be happy about this.
Half a game of football with Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I don't want to see that geezer on a pitch for us ever again. I'll be honest with you.
Terrible.
He's useless. I mean, we've got 2 Brazilians. I mean, neither of them can be. You know, they're an absolute disgrace to the name Brazil.
Yeah. I mean, this is as poor performance. I'm not going to say from the whole front line because I thought Dalman was outstanding today. But this is where you are, right? You're Arsenal Football Club. top of the league, and a 16-year-old comes in and totally outplays everyone on the front line. What am I even saying?
Oh, mate.
What am I even saying, Tony?
It's
You're a
outrageous, man.
16-year-old kid who comes in and just like you see Semenyo today, yeah.
Yeah,
We're just these guys are just not at it.
yeah.
They're
I
just
mean,
not at. I mean,
you
congratulations
can't.
to Southampton is
You
all I'm
just ain't
saying.
gonna win stuff with players who can't perform on the day,
Yeah,
like we've seen today. You know, we've just gone through too many games with players not performing. You know, whether it be Trossard, whether it be Martinelli. You know, just too many of those subpar performances where you're like, really, what the
yeah.
hell did you do today?
And you know, for those players now, they're done. They're done. Now we're out of the domestic cups, guys. There is no more room for you to play for Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah,
You've been picked because those
it's an FA
competitions,
Cup game. Yeah,
right? So if you think that your performance is gonna get you to play in the Premier League or the Champions League final stages, then you're wrong. You got another thing coming. And look, full credit to Southampton.
Southampton. Yeah.
Full credit to Southampton.
Oh, dear.
Full credit to Southampton.
So now there's just two competitions to play for.
Yeah.
If they can't
Full
raise
credit
their
to
game,
Southampton because Arsenal, you were awful.
yeah,
I mean, Martinelli's performance, Jesus' performance, just what this of the lowest quality football I've seen this season. Just absolutely terrible. The defensive mistakes from Ben White, Mascara, although Mascara made up for a couple of these, and then Miles Lewis-Skelly. That's 3 of your 4 defenders making mistakes. You can't overcome that.
yeah,
You can't overcome that. But you know what, guys? These were our backup squad players.
and they haven't turned up today.
And they never turned up. And this is why you're squad players. And for Arteta, you're going to have to, you depended on these guys to be your rotation. Yeah. And a couple of them are just not good enough. And there's at least 3, 4, 5 players in the summer who you're going to have to let go.
Yeah. I mean, there's 2 or 3 players out there today who should not see Arsenal colours again for the rest of their careers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a sad damnation because you kind of go, you know what? You've been given an opportunity. You should be grabbing it by everything you've got.
Yeah. Andrew says, was it a poor lineup? There was nothing wrong with the lineup, Andrew.
Yes,
it was just a poor performance.
Yes, there was. There was something wrong with the lineup. There's 3
Regardless
or 4
of the
players.
lineup, they didn't perform.
No, there's 3 or 4 players who should not play for Arsenal ever again.
Yeah, I get that.
Enough.
I get that. The Jesus thing.
It's like a warped record that we keep playing. And you're like, he's not good enough.
Yeah.
He just isn't good enough. He's never shown that, you know what, I can take this team across the line.
Andrew, the injury situation, I'm afraid, is not good. The injury situation, Gabriel Magalhaes, who actually made the goal, brilliant pass into splitting the defense. He went off with a left knee problem. We saw a couple of players, Zumbamendi, Madueke. We saw a couple of players who apparently weren't 100% fit. And, a couple of them turned up. They came off the bench. So the squad's ailing a little bit, but I guess we're going to find out against Sporting Lisbon. We're going to find out.
At least 3 to 4 players that started that game should never play for Arsenal ever again in their lives.
And look, if if Gabriel is injured, then Mosquera's just going to come in for him. Yeah. So I don't know what you're going to do at left back. Does Hincapié come in?
I don't think we're seeing Capier this week.
Yeah, it's too early for him. So
Calafiori plays.
Calafiori's going to come in and play there.
Yeah.
Timber, is he going to be okay to play? Ben White was awful.
We have
today.
to hope Timber's okay, because that's the position that has looked absolutely woeful today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we had Timber, there's no way we concede that first goal, and we're a much more potent team going forward.
Yeah.
Ben White was offering nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, guys, I can't even tell you how there's no words, guys. Like Arsenal did not deserve to go through. The attacking players, I mean, time after time after time, me and Tony were sitting here just watching those guys missing the target. 17 missed shots. 17 shots not on target. How can you have a team at the top of the league against a championship team that have not hit the target 17 times? How does that even work? Like, make it make sense. And look, Southampton, was they good? Not really. They had no tactics to be in terms of its style of play. All they did was go direct with the long ball. That's all they did. And it worked out for them in terms of the mistakes we were making. Now, not all of them led to goals, but the first goal was awful defending by Ben White. The second goal was just a scrap in the box. And I swear to God, watch the replay, there's more yellow shirts in the box than there is red shirts. That's what shocked me. It's like, how can we be in the 85th minute and there are 7-8 yellow shirts in the box and only about 4 or 5 red shirts? Like, wherever the ball was going to drop, it was going to drop to a Southampton player, and he just put his boot through it. And so that was the thing that really got me in that respect. I'm sitting here scratching my head thinking, how on that second goal has Southampton got more players in the box than we have? So that just shows that they wanted it more than we did. But the first goal, Ben White, just shocking. His overall performance was shocking. And as I said, when you have all those mistakes given away, Mosquera's mistakes, Mars Lewis-Skelly, and Ben White, that's 3 of your back 4. That's 3 of your back 4 not turned up today. And the score actually doesn't reflect that. Because a team with better quality would have punished us more.
Yeah.
So there's problems on both ends, guys. Defenders, too many mistakes. And the attackers just awful. Like I said, 17 shots not on target. And funny, just before Southampton's winner, Martinelli picks up the ball, and all he's got to do is slot it into the left corner, and he can't even hit the target. He's got all day to strike the ball. All day. It's teed up for him. And you're out because you deserve to be out. Cranky, big up to you, my brother. How you getting on, bro?
I'm good. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, man.
A long day, long end of the season, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can't wait for the season to come to an end, frankly.
Yeah.
We're playing ourselves out of trophies. We're doing a good job playing ourselves out of trophies. It's not a good look. When a 16-year-old is the best player, he was the best player on the pitch, actually. And when you bring on people like Madueke and all they do is run out of bounds, and Martinelli can't lift up his head between now and next year, it's not a good thing. Our wing play is killing us, actually.
Yeah.
Our wing play is killing us. And unless you get players who can beat their man and put the ball in a good spot for it, even though I think Odegaard got a brilliant ball in the first half, I think, from Martinelli, to just space on target, and he does what Odegaard does. He has no idea where the goal is. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. The season is collapsing, and it goes back to the old adage, which is, do we try to pull defeat from the jaws of victory? How does that work? Because we're certainly doing a good job of it. It's unfortunate. I don't even know what to say because it's I'm watching the game thinking Southampton is just defensive. We just see them all over the place. When I try to pick these FA Cup teams, and you did it at Mansfield, it's not a balanced team. You just throw people on the field. The team is not balanced out.
You can't really blame him because he doesn't have anything else in. He can't bring anything else off the bench. You've got nothing else. He has no other wingers. He has no other strikers. It's just they're not. He's got 4 players that are absolutely atrocious. They offer you nothing.
But that's why I'm saying we're looking at Man City playing an 18-year-old, lighting it up for them every week, and we sent ours to France. Somebody explain it to me. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Well, it's because people like Havertz and Odegaard have been injured for a while. But even when they play, they're not convincing, right? Even when they're playing, they're not convincing.
Yeah, but you kind of expect them to not be at the race.
Well, but that's the problem, Tony. So you would be struggling then.
Yeah,
right. Because
so
there's integral players.
You can't have 2 of your best players not in form, and then 4 of your so-called good players not even turn up.
But it's not G Space because Trossard and Stack are not playing a goddamn thing either. Those 2 are not producing anything, so you have a problem. End of the season, you have a problem. At least Goalkeeper is scoring goal. He scored a very good goal today, actually. Well taken.
Yeah.
So at least he scored for Sweden. He's scoring goals. So maybe if we can set him up, he can do something. Eze's out, right? Eze not come back anytime soon.
Yeah, Eze's out. That's a problem. But, it was good to see Odegaard today. I thought 3 months out. There was a bit of rust. There But I liked what he, if we can, I'm glad they got him off when he did because he is our only option for the next 2 games, month. Which are crucial.
I don't agree with that. I think
great.
Dalman should take his place in the 10. I'm sorry. Dalman commit people. No, he commits
Dalman
people.
Moved to the 10 when he went off, which I thought was an
Dalman
interesting
is not
move.
that kind of player.
I totally disagree.
No,
today he got fouled 3 times going through the middle. Going by people, forcing defense to then collapse on him.
But you don't want him doing it there. You want him to do that out wide. You don't want him to be.
We got people out wide. We got Saka out wide. We got a bunch of people out wide and they're not producing. Saka gonna play on the right.
I'll tell you why. Because what you want in the midfield, in that middle part, is you want someone whose eyes can pick up and see a pass. Yeah? I love Dalman, but he is not a 10. He's not a central player. He's a wide player who likes to get space. Give him space and let him run at a player. Okay.
I love to put money on these things, so I can feel the person can feel some pain when we have this conversation. The kid dribble is close to his feet. He's close. The ball doesn't move from his feet. So therefore, no, Tony, he's close to the goal in the middle of the park. He's close to the goal in the middle of the park.
I get it, but he's not that guy. Trust me.
So I'll give you my thoughts on it. Yeah. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. I think that this is the Ethan Nwaneri syndrome. Yeah. When you put him on the right, he looks dynamic. He goes past players. He can be the man. He can go either way. Curls it top left with his left foot. Mismatches on his directional play in terms of his quality of crossovers. But when you put him at the number 10, he looks average.
What game are you guys watching? Who got fouled 3 times in a row in the second half? Who got fouled 3 times in a row going to the middle?
On the right, Dalman looks dynamic.
He can win you fouls. We've all known
he looks dynamic. But I haven't seen enough from Dalman at the number 10 to say that he should be starting there.
Against Mansfield, he was going through the middle against Mansfield, the same way he's going through the middle against Mansfield, creating havoc.
That's Mansfield. We're talking about putting him in a Champions League.
So what happened to the 10 players? They weren't playing against Mansfield?
We're talking about putting him in a Champions League semi-final against Sporting Lisbon. No, that's a big no.
Odegaard scoring a lot of goals. How much goals he got this season? I'm going to go and transfer him.
He played in 3 months, so
he weren't scoring. How much goals he scored last season?
You can't score when you're not.
How many goals he scored last season? How many goals he scored last season?
How many goals did he score the season before that? No.
We're 3 years in. 3 years in.
He scored 15 goals, which matched Fabregas and Lampard's record.
Play at the 10.
So that's my thoughts on that.
Well, we play Havertz at the 10, but he's slow.
Him in the middle,
slow as
play him on the right.
Yes, and we play Eze at the 10. Well, we had Eze at the 10, right? Eze was playing well. Started off real slow this season. Just came into his own, and all of a sudden he got injured, which he normally doesn't get injured. And that set us back somewhat. In fact, against Mansfield, Eze one came on and put the game away. We don't have that nowadays. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. People say it's too early for Dom in the 10. I don't see that. Look, at the end of the day, please tell me what the options are. Because my wingers are clueless. Madueke comes on and like a chicken without a head, just run out of bounds continuously. And Martinelli backs the ball between his feet, stop it, look up, don't know what he's doing, and then do some nonsense.
So hold on, I can't hear you talking about Ben White. He was the reason why.
I don't talk about people who don't count. I don't talk about people who should not be on the field.
We need to talk about them because
he reminds me of Ramsdale. He reminds me of Ramsdale.
That's why your team lost.
He's a walking error. He reminds me of Ramsdale. I used to talk about Ben White. Ben White wasn't playing because we had Timber. He wasn't playing. I ain't gonna talk about him.
Andrew, no, Saka didn't play today.
He's slow. He's slow. He makes bad decisions. That's Ben White. Who Ben White we have 2 years ago. Ben White was good.
That's your World Cup done for Ben White. World Cup done, bro. Yeah.
World Cup ain't done. England ain't got that many right back.
Anyway, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'm out of here, man. I can't take this no more.
Yeah, I listen, it's 10:15 and I've not even eaten my dinner.
I told you guys. I told you too. You give me a hard time this morning. I told you the title, the EPL race is not over. Okay? It's far from over. The way we're playing is far, far from over. If Southampton beat us, now we're going to say, well, Rice will come back in, this will come back in. If Saka ain't playing no football, Trossard ain't playing no football, so Rice is the only real miss, frankly. Timber, if he comes back, I'm not sure if he's injured or not. But because Ben White is just not it.
Yeah, I think towards the end of this, it's just like there's no words. There's no words.
It is squeaky bum time, but yeah, I mean, you got to hope that Timber, Saka, Eze, they're big misses for this team.
They're huge misses. I agree.
You gotta find a way to activate something on the left side of the pitch. I mean, to me, if Saka's available, you play Saka left and you play Madueke right. Because you get
guys,
nothing from Trossard, you get nothing from Martinelli. So why are you playing them?
So the next 2 weeks is going to be huge because we've got Bournemouth at home. City have got to go to Chelsea away. I don't think City is going to win that. I've been saying that
what are you talking about? No Fernandes for Chelsea? Chelsea ain't got no defense. The defense is awful.
I don't look at Fernandes the same way you do, brother. I don't look at Fernandes.
Well, I mean, so who replaces Fernandes then?
Excuse me, these guys paid 1.9 million for a squad, and you can't come up with a solution.
And Spurs paid a lot of money too, and where they go to the championship, Spurs paid a lot of money.
Spurs spent more than we did, but Chelsea spent twice more than everybody.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Spurs paid a lot of money. They go to the championship. It looks like, right? It's not about money. It's about how well you've bought, and we spent well, apart from a few players. When we bought Madueke, we should be thinking about going for Semenyo. Those decisions I can't understand. If Semenyo was available, why not go for him versus Madueke? It was only about £15 million more, if that much.
Yeah, that was the big mess up. We should have bought Semenyo.
Yeah.
But hey, look, if you missed out Semenyo and you get Kvaratskhelia in the summer, then it's a win-win.
Agree.
We ain't got PSG money to go get on Kvaratskhelia. Why would he leave PSG? He knows there's a lot of competition there.
I don't understand why people are making the link. But if it were to happen by some miracle, I would be overjoyed, and that would instantly change Arsenal for me.
That is true. He'll be a very good player on the left. Where we are we're deficient on the left, and
we are.
And Saka has not produced this year. We'll see what happens next year, but he's not produced this year. He's been poor. I hear people talking about he's been quiet. Quiet is euphemism when you don't want to call somebody out. Okay? It's not quiet. Ain't nothing quiet about it. It's very loud, and we are seeing it. It's not quiet. He's not playing well. And if we had better options, he may have been on the bench. But we don't have better options. Yeah. Let's hope that form returns for the Champions League quarterfinals and also for the run-in, because otherwise we're in trouble already. Unless they play Daman in Saka's position sometimes, which Arteta's not going to do.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're done. We're done for tonight. Have a good one,
guys.
Nice one. All right.